The sun poured gently over Linden Park, casting long afternoon shadows across the trimmed grass. Marcus Hale stood stiffly beside his daughter, one hand resting protectively on her shoulder. At 6 years old, Lily Hale was small, bright-eyed, and dressed in a white dress that probably cost more than most people's monthly rent. She swung her legs back and forth on the park bench, humming softly, blissfully unaware of the world her father ruled. Marcus, on the other hand, was never unaware. As the CEO of a multinational tech empire, he lived in constant calculation, numbers, risk, perception. Even a quiet walk in the park came with bodyguards positioned discreetly behind trees. Then Lily froze. Her humming stopped. Her small hand lifted, finger pointing. "Daddy," she said, her voice soft but certain. He was in Mommy's tummy too. Marcus followed her gaze. A boy stood several feet away, thin and unkempt, wearing a dirt-stained t-shirt and shorts that were too big for him. His hair was messy, his knees scraped, his eyes wide with confusion and fear. He couldn't have been more than 8 years old. The boy looked like he hadn't eaten properly in days. Marcus frowned. "Lily, sweetheart, that's not." But she slipped from the bench and walked closer, pointing again. "That boy, he was there, with me." The boy flinched, instinctively stepping back as if expecting to be yelled at. Instead, he found himself stared at by a billionaire and his daughter. "What's your name, son?" Marcus asked carefully. "Eli," the boy muttered, eyes glued to the ground. Lily tilted her head. "Daddy, he looks like Mommy's picture. The one you keep in your room." Marcus felt the air leave his lungs. That picture, he hadn't looked at it in years. A photo of his late wife, Anna, smiling gently, one hand resting on her pregnant belly. She had died giving birth to Lily. Or so he'd been told. "That's not possible," Marcus whispered. Lily crossed her arms, frustrated. "But I remember. I was little, and it was dark and warm. Mommy sang. And he was there too, kicking like me." The park seemed to fall silent. Marcus knelt slowly, bringing himself level with the boy. "Eli, do you know your mother's name?" The boy hesitated. "Anna, she used to sing to me. Then she got sick. After that, I went to live with different people." Marcus's heart slammed against his ribs. "No," he breathed. "That can't be." But it could. Years ago, during a complicated pregnancy, doctors had told him Anna was carrying one child. He'd been consumed with company crises, traveling constantly, trusting the doctors, trusting the system. After the birth, Anna's condition worsened rapidly. She never woke up again. He had never questioned it. Until now. Marcus stood abruptly. "Where do you live, Eli?" The boy pointed vaguely. "Sometimes shelters. Sometimes nowhere." Something inside Marcus cracked. He turned to his security team. "Call my attorney. And a doctor. Now." Lily walked up and took Eli's hand without hesitation. "It's okay," she said softly. "Daddy will help." Eli looked at her, eyes filling with tears. "You promise?" She nodded. "Mommy wouldn't want you alone." Weeks later, the truth emerged. A medical investigation revealed what no one had questioned before. Anna had been carrying twins. Complications during labor had forced an emergency decision. One baby was rushed into neonatal care under a different attending physician. Records were altered. A quiet adoption followed. Money and negligence buried the truth. Until a child's innocent memory unearthed it. Marcus sat in his living room now, watching Lily and Eli build a tower of blocks together, laughing like they'd never been apart. "I failed him," Marcus said hoarsely to his lawyer. "No," the man replied gently. "You found him." Marcus swallowed hard. "I lost half my family without knowing. I won't lose him again." From that day on, Eli Hale was no longer invisible. He had a home, a sister, and a father who would spend the rest of his life making things right. And sometimes, when Lily thought no one was listening, she would whisper to her brother, "I told Daddy. Mommy helped me remember."